guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be first of the New Year's Eve looks. I did get a request kind of beginning of December from Maria to do a dual pop look, so I thought I'd tie in the two together, so that's what I'm going to do today. So that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep on watching. I'm actually going to kick off with some aloe vera gel, just because I want a bit of a tackier base slash primer for my foundation. So I'm going to take a dollop of this. And add some hydration to the skin as well, but take a dollop of this, apply it, and I'll let it kind of sit in there for 2 to 3 minutes, and it should get nice and tacky. So I'm going to let that soak in for a little bit, and then I'll go in with foundation. Okay, foundation of choice. I'm going to go with the Kiko one today. This is the Instant Moisture Glow foundation. I really enjoyed this foundation, and it's a bit more coverage than my Madara one, so I thought actually that's probably a bit more appropriate for this look. I'm going in with one of my Artiste brushes. I remember these were really popular when they first came out, and I feel like people don't really use them too much anymore, but every so often I do use it and I forget it's actually genuinely a really good brush, especially for the base products, because it does help blend really quickly. And you don't soak up as much product. It's a bit of a pain to clean in comparison to like a regular makeup brush, but it does work wonders. Okay, concealer. I'm going to go with the Kosas concealer. I have mine 0.7. This is very much running out, but I do have a new one ready to go. So I'm just going to pop some under the eyes, a little bit around my nose because I can still see a bit of redness peeking through. And then I've got a few blemishes down here that I could do with a little bit of a cover. And then Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to buff that in. I am actually going to add a bit of bronze today, so I'm going to do my Hint Beauty concealer. I have mine in shade Deep, just because I want quite a full coverage base and kind of go quite relatively glam with it. Well, as glam as I typically go for kind of the base. For blush, we're going to go in with Lily Lowe's Lip and Cheek, this time in the shade Poppy, which is a nice coral shade. So that kind of match the colour on the eye that I'm going to go for quite nicely. Just stick all this on. And of course I'm going to add some highlighter, and I'm going to go with Lily Lowe's Afterglow. I'm so glad that they brought this out and picked it up, because I think I mentioned when I featured it in one of my favourites that I was doing kind of beginning of December, like it's probably the product that's got me back into enjoying highlighter again. Because for a while I wasn't really that into it. I had like obviously my e.l.f. Halo Glow, but like in terms of highlight I wasn't really applying it, and like the cream products, to be honest, were doing enough to add a bit of glow anyway. But I've really been enjoying this highlighter this year. I'm so glad I picked it up, and yeah, it's made me enjoy highlighter again, and I'm tempted to see if there's any others out there that I might want to indulge in, but for now this is, yeah, I really enjoy this. I might pop some in the inner corner as well. Okay, base almost done. We've got a nice glow, but I just want to make sure the T-zone is nice and set. Our Skin Equal, or Air Equal should I say, sorry. Skin Equal's the foundation. I'll take my little setting brush from Real Techniques for the under eyes, and then I'm actually using a bigger brush for the rest of the face. I'm only going to kind of set the areas I want to and keep everything else glowing. But I do love this powder, it does give a good job of not overly mattifying skin. It's a nice big fluffy brush, and I will just do just like the down bit here, the perimeters, just to prevent any transfer, but not to kind of get rid of any glow. do have a bit of a scabby spot at the moment, which is struggling to cover slightly, so we'll just have to ignore that. Brows, nothing new. ABH powder in, I'm going to go with dark brown, followed by my Kosas Airbrow in brown black. Okay, moving on to the eyes. So I'm going to take Lily Lowe's eye primer to prep and prime. So I've decided I want to go with like a greeny blue dual toned pop of colour. I'm going to mix some colours though, because I don't really have quite the shade I had in my mind. So I'm going to mix this shade here. So this is the Carnival XO Pro palette. So the shade Y though with Showboat, and kind of get us somewhere in between for today. And then I am going to layer a little bit of shimmer on top. I'm going to take this is a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm going to go in with Showboat first, which was the darker of the two, and just gently pat, oh that's pretty, pat onto the lid. Keep it very lid focused, I think. Ooh, I like that. Okay, same brush. I'm just going to dust a little bit of the excess off. Going Y though, which was the lighter of the kind of more greeny blues. I'm just going to layer on top just to lighten it ever so slightly and give a bit of a brighter effect. So something like that, you can see the difference. I just think that gives a bit more of a pop than that does. And then we're going to do the same on the other eye. Just lighten it slightly just to give us that pop of colour. Clean fluffy brush, this is the Bedelium Tools 785 that I like, and it's nice and clean today. I'm just going to gently go back and forth in the crease area just to buff it out slightly. I think what I will do is I'm going to bring some along the lower lash line. Make it a bit lighter, so I'll go back actually with Showboat. We use the same fluffy brush, just layer it down. I'll tidy up with my concealer brush in a minute. And then going with Y though, just to brighten slightly. Okay. Concealer brush, which obviously had a bit of leftover primer on, just neaten up slightly. Sometimes this is easier, especially under the eyes, than using an eye primer or another shadow. Just tidies it up slightly. Okay. Now, to add the pop of shimmer. So I'm going to go in the Charlotte Tilbury palette, the Uptown Girl, and use my favourite kind of shimmer topper, which is very much translucent, and it's just shimmer. I'm going to lay that over the top. So this won't alter the colour that I've put down. What it will do is just add a real good pop of shimmer. The bring shimmer I can bring a bit further up. Actually. I also take a little bit and gently pop along the lower lash line. And again, I will take my concealer brush and tie that up because it is gone a bit crazy. And who doesn't want shimmer everywhere, let's be honest, especially for a New Year's Eve look. I'm just going to try and pop a bit more into the inner corner though. Make that pop. I'm going to really layer up with my Ilia the Fullest Voluminizing Mascara, just to really add a lot of volume to the lashes. Okay, that is the eyes done. So we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to go quite a nude lip, but I'm going to add a pop of shimmer on the lips as well. I'm going to go with the Kosas lip liner. This is in the shade Epic. And line my lips. Then for lipstick, I'm going to go in Benecos's Pink Honey to add a bit of pinkiness to it. And then, so this is one I got when I did the Kiko first impressions. I've used it now for the Winter Wonderland look. It was just a short, but I think it wasn't that long ago I posted it. But I really actually liked it, and I'm actually not too mad with the colour either. It was really pretty on the lips by itself, so it works gorgeously. But I'm going to just put it on top of this, just to add a bit of gloss, a bit of shine, a bit of shimmer. So this is what the Kiko 3D lip gloss. It does line it slightly. I saw it pair quite nicely with what's going on. And that's it. That's this New Year's Eve look done. So yeah, it was requested to do a dual pop look, so I thought I'd incorporate it into this New Year's Eve look. It's a nice pop of blue and green, which is one of my favourite colours to go for. And also I've doused it in shimmer to make it a real New Year's Eve look. And then a really glossy, glittery lip as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any future requests down below. I will be going live on New Year's Eve, like I did last year, and do a little get ready with me. So I'll put timings up once I know, probably around, I don't know, I guess 7ish UK time. So I will be going live on New Year's Eve, so hopefully you can join. But yeah, any future requests, leave them down below, any comments, any questions, anything like that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.